do some movements and training. This is amazing, a 40-pound vest. I can only imagine if it was 100 pounds, but it makes me want to do some movements and training.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin's post-press conference states he calls out Tyson Fury after his unanimous victory over Dominic Brazil. And he puts Tyson Fury on notice. He wants that fight. He's been wanting that fight ever since he lost that fight. Of course, that particular fight put him on the map. Even though it was a loss, it was actually a triumph from him because he was the guy that was supposed to be another Tom Schwartz. Tom Schwartz was Tyson Fury's first 2019 challenge when he came after his draw with Deontay Wilder in their first fight. And Otto Wallin was another undefeated fighter like Schwartz, but he wasn't like Schwartz. He proved to be more resistant, much more resistant. He proved to be durable. He proved to take a licking and keep on ticking, and he pressed the action, okay? Otto Wallin, I feel, he's definitely a player in the game. How big of a player, I don't know. Honestly, I think there's levels to this. I think before he should think about Tyson Fury, and I'll get to the prediction of what I feel in a second, I think he should take on someone like Adam Kownacki. Adam Kownacki would be a good fight for Otto Wallin. And I think whoever wins and progresses from that particular fight will continue their reign or their success at the heavyweight division before going up against someone that may stop them, okay? Otto Wallin is a tough, durable fighter. He's a tough, durable fighter. He's a southpaw. He knows discipline. He listens to his corner. I've seen a lot of movement that could be helpful with other opponents, like someone like Adam Kownacki, because Adam Kownacki does throw a lot of punches. He's a lot faster. That's why I think it would be more competitive. The fight that I thought that I was looking for, or I thought that I would see, rather, in Brazil, I think you would get it from Kownacki, okay? Because Kownacki does keep pressing forward, and he throws punches in bunches. Otto Wallin, he's a southpaw that he works the jab. He likes to throw that left to the pit of the stomach. That would be a very good fight for Wallin. I think those guys should go at it. You know, Dominic Brazil's out until further notice. But Otto Wallin, of course, he sets his heights higher. And here comes Tyson Fury. I don't think that he'll ever beat Tyson Fury. Why? I don't think he'll beat Tyson Fury because he simply doesn't have the punching power to beat Tyson Fury. Okay? And it shows you, though, the difference between punching power between someone like a slow fighter like Dominic Brazil and Tyson Fury. Let me give you an example. Otto Wallin was fighting Tyson Fury, pressing the action. He was fighting like Dominic Brazil was fighting him, but he was more successful, right? Not much more successful, but successful, right? I feel that Otto Wallin pressing Tyson Fury, cutting him twice, making a very bad cut. That's like a Vitaly Klitschko-like cut that Tyson Fury had on the side of his face. Then fighting Dominic Brazil like he fought Tyson Fury, and Dominic Brazil was the aggressor. He was the bull, so to speak. And Wallin was the matador. So I think him giving everything he had against someone like, now he was able to swell up Dominic Brazil. He busted that boy up. He did that. But he didn't. But what the disappointing thing is, the punches that he landed against Dominic Brazil, I don't see those punches knocking out Tyson Fury. I don't. And I don't see Tyson Fury with his elusiveness. I don't see him beating Tyson Fury. In fact, I think if they fought again, Tyson Fury would do a better job. He would do a much better job. Because remember, Tyson Fury was still with Ben Davison. Now he's with Javon Sugarhill with Kronk's Gym. They're doing something different over there. They're doing something different with him over there, most importantly. And the training is benefiting Tyson Fury. but he hasn't fought in over a year. Okay, so based on the last performance I saw him against Wilder, I see a more aggressive guy. Now, will that be a good thing for Violin or a bad thing? I say a good thing. If Violin knows how to box, but the thing is, box and move. Because, you know, I think Tyson Fury is going to try a different approach. I think what Tyson Fury is trying to do, I think he's going to try to apply that same headstrong, aggressive style that he's learned from Kronk's gym with every other fighter that he gets in the ring with. And then that's going to be the big question mark on how successful will he be in applying that. Okay, I think Otto Violin is a guy that's a good fighter. He's an average boxer. You know, if I was going to rate him through the alphabet system, I would give him a C+ or a B-. You know what I mean? B- on a good day. You know, I mean, the performance was well, but I think even Dominic Brazil, slow as he was still able to land certain shots, like the uppercut on the inside when he was against the ropes on him. Now, there were some punches that Dominic Brazil threw that were just ridiculous. It was just like, and he was like, wow. You thought you was going to actually make that punch count. No. So anyway, I think that Tyson Fury would beat Otto Violin again, based on what I've seen, because he was against a much slower fighter. And you get with a guy like Tyson Fury, that tall, that big, that strong, that fast. I don't see him beating Tyson Fury, but that's just my opinion. You guys tell me what you think about Otto Violin calling out Tyson Fury for a rematch. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.